Hey everyone, welcome to part 3 of the Bugeye restoration. In this video, I'm going to be actually preparing all the parts that attach to the car. So as you can see, I've got a couple here, but that will be included in the video. So let's jump right to it. Have the original rear subframe, so it was completely intact. I know it looks kind of gross right now, but this is all rust proofing. Underneath it, it looks really good. Yes, it has some surface rust here and there. This is a WX one, so it has the rubber bushing inside of there. To be able to strip this and powder coat it, you have to get that out or you're gonna melt that. These are about $60 each to buy. They're incredibly hard to find on top of that. So as far as time, effort, it made more sense. So I found buying a brand new STI rear subframe made the most sense because then I don't have to try to find the impossible to find bushings. I don't have to deal with removing them, installing them. The STI one comes with a solid mount, which is a bit of an upgrade. And then I also don't have to get this sandblasted and powder coated. However, along with a few of the interior pieces, those guys, rear bumper holder, the seat brackets, and over to the new gas tank and the gas tank strap. I've been scuffing these all up and I'm actually gonna hit them all with some black epoxy to kind of immortalize them before I put them back in the car. Yes, I could get them all powder coated, but it's unnecessary. I mean, all of this stuff is like near mint condition, and the epoxy is an industrial coating and will do an incredible job, and I will never see any of this stuff rust. We are gearing up to get our industrial epoxy coating on our parts here. This is the same stuff I actually use as filler primer. It's great peace of mind. It works really well and it's almost impenetrable. So I got all my bits hanging up. The little guys I'll just lift off of here and paint. The big guys, they can just stay how they are. And the real big guy. This stuff does dry, very shiny. But that's fine. I don't mind shiny. It's better than rust. So here we go. Let's get this stuff sprayed. Everything all sprayed, looking super awesome. Really happy with this stuff. So if you know what you're doing, you can spray this stuff incredibly slick. Like it almost looks as good as paint. It actually stays this shiny. It doesn't go dull. Again, like for a high build primer, this is almost as good as some people's paint jobs. And then to the best of my ability on the bottom of the tank, I purposely tried to get it as textured as possible just to make it more resilient to stone chips, which it should be. And it kind of makes it look a little more normal. After coating the whole thing, I stood back like 3 feet and just dusted it with the spray so that it kind of got a bit of a texture. Yeah, it does look really good. Very happy with this stuff. Now I can get back to beginning to assemble. The last piece to prepare. This is my rear bumper beam. It is structurally sound. It is very rusty, crusty though. So my plans with this, only option would be to buy a new one because there's no way you can actually like get inside. Even if I sent this to the sandblaster, it wouldn't totally make it like new again. So I'm gonna take a page from the JDMs here. What I'm gonna do is remove this bracket off of the beam. So it's a weld there, there, and there. Then we have 4 spot welds. Then we have another bead and another bead. So on the JDM GDs, all they have is just this bracket. They have no cross beam whatsoever. I'm gonna one up that, at least so I have some rigidity between the frame. Once I remove the beam from the brackets, I'm actually going to weld a bar from here to the other bracket. So first step is get these brackets off, clean them up, and we can put them in the car and mock up our bar to weld on. Tuned and stick around for the next video. I'm going to get this car all back together and on the road.